These are the 30 secret locations where you can find submarine parts scattered across the sea in GTA 5. Here I'll show you the easiest route to grab them all. But before we go further, there's a surprise video for you at the end. So make sure you watch this video complete. So to start this search, first, we need to purchase the Sonar Collections dock for $250,000, which will unlock the submarine and dinghy that can be used to detect these pieces underwater. Once you buy this place, after a short while, you'll receive a text from Abigail, and you'll see a question mark on your map near Sonar Dock. So just head straight towards the marker, and you'll see her standing there.
Hello.
Hello. Thank God you stopped. Were you a fan of Frank Mathers?
Frank Mathers, the TV guy who used to do the shows about space until he became obsessed with undersea exploration? No, not a huge fan.
Frank was my husband.
Once the cutscene is over, you can start collecting the submarine parts. Now here, you can either use the submarine or the dinghy. I would recommend using the dinghy, as it's pretty fast compared to the submarine. As you enter the dinghy, you'll be able to see green circle markers on your map. And as you get closer to them, you'll start to hear the sonar sound, which increases the closer you get to the submarine part. So our first location is near Paleto Bay in the Pacific Ocean. Once you reach this spot, make sure you properly stop the dinghy, or it might float away. Now, if you look below, there's a huge plane wreckage, and right in the middle of it, you'll spot the first submarine part. From here, now we have to head towards Fort Zancudo. Also, there are high chances that each spot may have 2 or 3 submarine parts, just like we saw near our first location. So always keep an eye on the minimap for the sonar waves. For the next spot, we just need to go a little further from here. One more thing. Some of these areas near Fort Zancudo have orcas, so you don't have to worry about them as they don't attack your character in the game. Now for the next location, we have to head directly towards Los Santos International Airport. Once you get here, just look below and you'll spot the wreckage of some metal structure, and right on the ocean floor next to it, you'll find another submarine part. From here, if we go just a little further, we'll reach our next spot. Once you collect this one. Now again, just a little further away near Cypress Flats, we have one more location. Now our next location is near Terminal. Also, that place not only has multiple parts in the same area, but also has many green markers, so be careful. Keep an eye on your mini-map for the sonar waves and sounds, and just follow along as I show. Now we've collected all the parts near the terminal, Elysian Island, and the airport. So let's move a little further from this area. For the next spot, we have to head towards Palomino Highlands. Also from that area, the ocean is a bit shark infested, so make sure to look around before diving. As you go down, you'll see a huge container ship wreckage, and you'll find multiple parts scattered inside it. So just follow as I show. Plus, I would recommend if possible come here during the daytime, as it'll be a little easier to find them. And with this, we're only left with 2 parts remaining. And for them, head straight towards Mount Gordo in the Pacific Ocean. Also, if you look at the mini-map, you can see a red dot. That's a shark, which can attack you if you dive down. So be careful around these areas and look properly before diving. Once you get down, look for the wreckage of an old prop duster plane on the ocean floor, and follow along as I show. Now we've collected all 30 submarine parts across the map. Also, keep saving your game so you don't lose any progress by mistake. Now just wait for a few seconds, and you'll receive a call from Abigail, where she'll ask you to come and meet her again at the sonar docks.
Hello?
So, I think I got the pieces from Frank's sub.
You did. That's wonderful news. Can you meet me back on the pier at Polito Cove?
I can, but the thing is, well, I'll tell you in person.
I've been waiting so long for this day.
Hey, I found it. Well, here's the good stuff.
You precious, precious man.
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, I think the airlocks were tampered with.
No, that's just normal wear and tear. It may surprise you to learn that along with being a beautiful, finely put together woman, I am also an expert in nautical engineering and glass degradation.
Yeah, but I mean, look, it's Oh. Looks like Frank tried to scratch a message in with his last dying breath. It says, someone tampered with the airlocks.
How can that be? My poor Frank. It must have been his ex-wife. Very bitter woman.
Yeah, well, I don't know anything about that. I'm not a detective, you know, but something doesn't ring true here.
No, I know. The police are in on it. I'm going to take this to the FIB. They'll know what to do.
Yeah, well, that's your business. Hey, whoa! Said you're gonna make it worth my while.
Yes. This should be plenty for your time and discretion.
It's $10.
Oh. Here's a signed photo of Frank. He was a lovely person. You would have been great friends. He loved his fans. I've got to get going to the FIB, I mean.
You're kidding me.
Now, once you listen to the whole story, you'll get to know who's actually behind the death of her husband. Just take her down, and the mission will be completed. And here's the surprise part. Some of these locations we visited now have hidden money bags between the wreckage, and if you collect them, you'll get roughly around $230,000. So, if you want to know about that, make sure to click on the video on right side. Also, if you found this video helpful, drop a comment, take a screenshot of this video, and tag me in your Instagram story for a shout-out. Subscribe for more. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and keep grinding.